Alright, so these are all the goodie boxes that came with the laser. Go ahead and we'll see what we get in all these boxes. Because we did buy the rotary attachment, and we upgraded the laser tube to, what, 60 watts? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is what we think it is. Yep.
Alright.
It is our, right?
Yeah.
It's the 110
It's a step-up
input
transformer.
Yes, so we don't have a problem. This is good.
Yeah, we were worried that we might have accidentally gotten the 240 volt version of the laser.
That would have been bad.
We could have made it work, but I mean, I'm glad that it came with the step-up transformer.
Yeah. So that's good. So that one post on one forum that some random person made was correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
So box number 2.
So we don't have to worry about things now. I knew this was heavy. Big Torrid core in there.
Oh, Torrid transformer, cool.
Yeah.
All right. So mystery box number 2.
All right. Let's see what's this guy.
Also, I just realized I was probably recording this at 320, so you want to stop for a second? All right, so now you can actually see what's going on without the pixels. So this will be kind of an awkward intro video, because everything's going to be 320 by 240.
Structural piece. What? I'm really confused now.
Those might be for the bed. Like the cutting bed.
These are like, well, these look like
crossbars.
Rails.
I think that's for the cutting bed, isn't it?
Oh, as in this is the cutting bed.
Like you put that down and then you put either the flat bed or the honeycomb on top.
I see. We don't have a flat bed though.
We don't?
Well, is there a bed in there?
I'm pretty sure it comes with the flat bed if you don't buy the honeycomb.
Oh, but this, you just lift this up, it lifts up on these.
Yeah. Like that's underneath the flat.
I was just like, I don't understand the structural
material. Or maybe we don't even get the flat steel, I don't know.
I don't know. I think it might just be this, you lay your part on that actually.
Maybe.
And then we can put honeycomb on that, or just put honeycomb flat.
Right. Next. All right. That's our air assist pump and cooling tubing
from Hylia. Isn't that
air compressor?
Compressor.
Hyrule.
Yeah, isn't that Hylia?
Yeah, Hyrule is Zelda.
Yeah, no, I feel like Hylia is actually, I think, something else. Ooh. So King.
I would assume that's our
So King.
That's a
CDR. So actually,
burn Chinese software.
I'm pretty sure this is just. I think So King is just a brand of CDR.
It probably is.
It's not actually the software we're going to use.
I need a wider angle lens on this camera. Should have brought my
That's
Panasonic.
a CDR that has something on it. We don't know what. Oh, but actual instruction things in, I think the exact same one 5 times. Why?
Maybe there are different languages inside?
No, this is just the same 5.
All right.
It's just 5 brochures, the same each time.
But hey, we can buy other stuff.
We can. We're not. This was horrible. For the chiller, I saw I saw a sense input for the chiller that looked like that.
Could be.
Power cable, obviously. Well, this needs its own power cable, right? Or not? It
has its own plug. But it is at least a US plug.
Tools. And a random tiny piece of acrylic.
Alright.
I don't understand that, but that's okay. We'll figure that out. I'm guessing just adjustment knobs and Allen wrenches for various things. Patch cable.
Patch cable?
I don't know why, but USB cable as well.
I mean, the USB cable I understand, but I don't believe it has Ethernet.
I don't either, but we have a patch cable for some reason. That's right there.
Okay.
Maybe there's some kind of like debug port you could use in serial.
Maybe.
And pipe clamps for those.
For the giant blue tubes.
Giant blue tubes. All right, that's the next box done.
All right.
Did you show that yet?
Oh yes, the actual laser tube.
The thing that
in all of its glory.
Laser.
So I don't know. there's this extra box on the side of the laser machine.
This looks longer than the laser is, and I think that just fits the end of the laser.
Right, but I think that they add this on when you buy the upgrade. Like, I don't think it has that normally stock with the 50-watt laser.
Oh, because the 50-watt laser is much longer.
It's bigger, yeah, longer.
And I just think this is clear, and I want to take that peel off because I just want to see if it's going to
see the tube.
Well, is it going to fluoresce slightly?
Well, it'll at least let my little one that I have, lights up like a purplish blue
so
color.
you'll be able to see it.
Yeah.
Right there, which is cool. I see this is just attached on to the end.
Yeah, it's
and for some
screwed
reason
on.
It has some sort of clear door. We don't know why. But we'll open that up.
All right. Open up the next box.
Let's do this guy next. Which I think this is the rotary attachment.
That would tend to make sense.
Let me move these back. Into the box. Yes. Rotary attachment with a thing.
Oh, that's the chuck.
Chuck. All right.
Did we get our webcam?
We haven't maybe. No, we didn't. What?
Let's open up this chuck box.
The chuck was already on it. I knew the chuck was already on it.
Yeah,
This is not a chuck box.
it didn't make sense to have us two.
This is not a chuck box. This is
All the tools.
a bunch of other grappers for the truck. Truck? Another plate?
Oh, that's probably instead of the cone piece to hold your.
And
Yeah, that's the
stepper
motor cable.
Yeah, there we go.
That's what we were looking for.
And a lot of just things that I don't really want to be touching a lot of.
Yeah.
Very greasy. And tools. They give you a lot of tools with these, which is nice. Yeah, this must be for like flat things.
Yeah.
Actually, slightly concave. Yeah, it very slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see it.
Which probably just gives you a center point, really.
Yeah. Cool. So we have one more box to open, the chiller box. Although by chiller, I'm pretty sure they mean just a radiator and a fan and a pump and a
It's
box.
better than nothing, though.
Yeah. Industrial chiller.
I know the knife won't open it. There we go. Industrial chiller accessories.
All right. Tubing,
Water tubing.
power cord. An Australian power cord.
That's. I mean, granted, it's this end, so it's not like we don't have like.
Yeah,
500
we have a
of those.
whole box of them over there.
Yeah, so I'm not really worried. And
Hose clamps and a connector that we have to solder ourselves, I guess.
no, but that's what.
Oh yeah, that 3-pin cable.
This is the cable we use for the chiller, and they just.
Well, we have an extra.
Well, they didn't expect this comes as one unit with
Yeah,
this.
so you can order that separate.
And they just know we need this cable already, so they gave us this too. And this goes the smaller side goes to the back of the machine because I saw that port already. And I think this is actually both the sense wire and the control, so it tells you when it's low on water.
Yeah, it might have a flow sensor or something in there.
I think I have to lift this thing out.
It's actually got a digital display on it. I'm surprised.
Yeah. Weighs nothing.
Yeah, so it's just a radiator and a pump in a box.
Probably. Yep, it's a pump, and it has a power switch on it. With
So temperature display.
Although it will at least tell us what temperature the water is.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
And I can always get my Nest Lab chiller if we actually want to cool down the.
Ah, the alarm. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Drain.
Cool.
Inlet, outlet, fuse.
Cool.
Cool. All the parts.
Oh, we didn't get our webcam.
Yeah, we didn't get our webcam. This is just the glaring oversight. That's what I wanted more than anything, was a really awesome webcam.
How are we supposed to troubleshoot our laser without a webcam?
I know. What do they expect us to do? All kinds of things.
Yeah. Little tiny thing.
Little tiny compressor.
Oh, right then. Well, at least it came with the hose barb.
Yeah.
And an air distributor that we're not going to use.
Yeah, I don't know why we need to put out that many pieces, that much air to anything. I believe there's already an intake for that.
Yeah, it's already got hose barb on the back of the machine.
Yeah. But that little tiny piece of hose is like... No, that's not...
Yeah, it's back there.
Oh, there. Yes. Okay, so we got entrance, exit, and air.
Yeah. All right.
Entrance of water, we assume.
So here's the main unit. I'm surprised that it's actually got gas shocks on the lid. It comes with a little tiny fluorescent fixture to light up the inside, and you can actually see the slots there. We finally figured out what this.
Figured out what how these fit in there. There's
Yes.
there's little spots for them. So these then slot in there. So that is the cutting bed then.
Nice.
So we'll just put that in, and then we can just put honeycomb on top of that.
Yeah, it's better than I expected actually.
It's actually pretty. And I mean,
unless you're doing tiny stuff, that's enough.
that's actually. I mean, that for most things we don't even need the honeycomb then.
Yeah, at least for larger stuff.
For now, at least, yeah. Well, for everything that we know some people want to use it for, like the tap handles.
Yeah.
That's done. Cool.
Yeah, I guess they seem to have changed their design because I remember seeing there's like a big industrial exhaust fan in the eBay listing,
Oh yeah, let me pull that up.
and now it looks like it's just replaced by a little axial fan, full tech.
I mean, it's gonna be decent enough blower though.
Yeah, it just looked like the one that was in the eBay auction. Looked really nice.
It's not an actual blower; it's just a fan.
Yeah, but I mean the freaking giant blue tubing is huge.
Yeah. And it gets sent out a bunch of places.
Yeah, so we just took the case off of our
Oh,
industrial
nice.
chiller.
Yeah,
and
very
we
industrial.
Found out it's not really a radiator in there. It's
It's also really not. I mean, it's a chiller technically.
well, yeah, it's not a chiller. It's just a
cool the water off.
well, it cools it to ambient.
Yes.
So you got a plastic tank for your reservoir, and then a spiral of aluminum tubing with a fan to cool it down.
Oh man, no! Look at this down here on this side. Look at how
Oh yeah,
almost terrible that is.
the aluminum tubing got pretty bashed up there. But yeah, I think the best part is the power brick
for the motor
screwed to the bottom to power the pump, which is actually nice. It's a DC brushless water pump. Focus. There we go.
Like the big
So it's got a
insulator.
little power brick in there to power the pump and the temperature display on the front, which is cool.
It's cool. It's funny that they just like the power brick. I got the bar. Okay. I'm giving it the finger.
What is that?
I think it's just a crease in the paper.
Certainly hope so. All right.
Yes, I'm looking at it too as though I'm terrified. It's a
Crap.
it's a crease.
I mean, not that we couldn't put a big piece of
As long as we
epoxy
don't-
in here or
yeah.
whatever.
That all of it.
It was a perfect. I got it. You want to let go? The plastic.
Oh man, look at that. That is the worst. Oh wait, that's just grease on the end. No, that's
it's just a bad cut.
Oh my god, that's the worst cut. They're like, all we have to see is this part,
Here, did you get that?
so we
rope
don't
stroke?
care about the.
I got it. It was right here.
They really
Where's the
they
container?
care about the front part, so they're like, that's all we need to care about. Like, I think you just try to cut this like it's a lot more difficult to do just to get the paper off than I thought it would be. All right. Now with the grease covered hand, we're gonna put the keys. There. Yeah.
Right there.
We'll make a hanger. I figure just on the wall somewhere, or even on the.
I think we should keep them with this.
You can just get one of those 3M hooks. Stick it on. 3M Victorian hooks that where they can pull off and they release easily.
Okay.
They're sticky back, but you can get them off of things.
Is there a screw?
Now the next day, we have the water chiller all plumbed up. We have the laser tube installed in the machine, so we're gonna do a quick run with just tap water. Once we get everything looks good, we'll just we'll drain it out and then we'll get it filled with probably RV antifreeze. So you're good to go.
All right.
Antifreeze on the car.
Power.
Good luck.
And then
I like
flow
it being
sensor's
quiet.
working.
That's probably the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, so everything's plugged into the back of the laser. We've looked at all the electrical wiring. We don't see any other straight frayed wiring or anything. We just unplugged the bad light connector for now because it actually disconnects nicely. So we're gonna do our first power up of the machine and cross our fingers.
So
And this is not focusing. All right, so why don't you hit the main power switch?
that.
Isn't the key switch the main power switch?
All right.
All right.
We should
Oh.
turn on that first.
Yes.
You should keep this in the video because it's
Yes.
funny.
What's the switch up top?
Ooh, it's zeroed. We missed the zeroing.
Nice.
That's making some noise. We just turned on the system, not the laser yet. The box is turned on.
Exhaust fans running.
And the controls are in English, which is good.
Right, now I'm recording.
All right.
It's alive.
We've got some readouts here, but I'm not really sure how to read them. Power 1, 50-50, power 2, 530, speed 100, valid 1V2V.
All right. Well, what
Two-speed
about
middle.
this?
I think that, I mean, it was.
That's pretty quick.
Now we can, well, there's a speed control, so here.
Yeah.
So
Most of
speed
all-
is set to 100.
Most of all the bearing surfaces.
We can do idle speed? Yeah, idle speed.
Yeah, that's the high.
We're going to set that to
Very fast
maybe
The light bulb,
200.
150.
150.
for instance, which clicks on in there was boxed and packaged. Sometimes somewhere else they had to tune it out because obviously the tune was packed in the box.
No, I know. I knew I shouldn't actually
It all made sense.
enter. Save
Left the-
if save param question mark. Okay. Yes.
Plexiglass.
Yeah, that did a thing.
So we had to unscrew the things with elastic and paper off and put it back in. But I mean, I think all their packaging is logical.
Yep.
Wow, that was immediate. And it's dead on. I just applied pressure. Applied directly to the forehead.
It looked like you moved it this way though.
I hope not. We're gonna find out, aren't we?
Now there's fire coming out of the other side, so I'm pretty sure this is going to cut all the way through.
Dude, fire coming out there,
Well,
that's great.
there's that. See that dark, that darker piece of grain in the middle? I think it's hitting that.
That looks much better on camera.
What?
How many passes to cut through that wood?
We did 3 so far at 100% and what, 5 at 40?
Yeah. But you were doing high speed too.
Oh yeah, there's flames just shooting around the bottom of that, isn't there?
Yep.
That's fantastic.
If you were to refocus this, like lift the band a little bit, would it cut deeper?
Probably not.
Well, no, it would. The focal.
Oh,
length
I
would be
get it,
closer to the
though,
cup.
yeah.
Yes. That is an issue we might have to deal with deeper things. But this is nothing thicker than this is ever going to get cut on this. Really,
I don't know, what's his name trying to cut marble on it? That was pretty fantastic. It wasn't very thick, but it was still...
Yeah, I knew it wouldn't work. Nope.
Just give it a quick. It's most of the way through. You could probably knock
Tom's
that
right,
out.
because at that point it's actually out of the focal length.
Yeah, I guess it didn't cut quite all the way through. There we go.
Well, it's on the green, like I said.
This side's really not happy.
But I mean, that's what.
Jesus, that one's not
How
cut.
thick is that board? Do you think? That's at least.
an inch?
3/4.
I'm horrible with that.
That's not. It's about 3/4.
I actually can't gauge.
It's more than half an inch, I think.
Well, I think it's dimensionally a 1 by something,
You're dimensionally.
but I think that's way too 3/4 of an inch.
You're a towel.
There we go.
Man, look how much it didn't cut of that,
Oh yeah.
and look
Look at how much it burnt.
that is.
Yeah.
That's just charred.
So I guess you probably would want to put the focal length halfway through the board.
You would, yeah, but it's
how
just
would
like